The US Department of Justice has charged Australian citizen Sam Lee, Rodney Burton and Brenda Chunga with orchestrating a $1.89 billion cryptocurrency fraud scheme through Hyperfund. The indictment unsealed alleges that Lee and his co-conspirators lured investors with false promises of substantial returns from non-existent cryptocurrency mining operations. The indictment outlines that from June 2020 to November 2022, Lee and his co-conspirators sold fraudulent investment contracts via Hyperfund's online platform, promising daily passive rewards leading to doubled or tripled investments. However, these claims were baseless as Hyperfund lacked the purported crypto mining operations. The DOJ has increased its efforts in cracking down on cryptocurrency fraud with recent high-profile cases such as Miami's Esteban Cabrera 63-month prison sentence for participating in $4 million fraud scheme. Crypto-focused investment funds saw outflows of $500 billion last week as Grayscale's spot Bitcoin ETF outflows began to subside. Grayscale lost $2.2 billion in outflows last week, but the daily total reduced as the week progressed. Grayscale's newly converted Bitcoin fund, also known as GBTC, has seen outflows that surpassed $5 billion since January 11th. GBTC's substantial outflows overshadowed the $1.8 billion in net inflows recorded by newly opened spot Bitcoin ETFs in the US. However, the amount of funds flowing into these new spot Bitcoin ETFs has slowed. CoinDesk data shows that the newly launched funds added around 46,000 Bitcoin last week, down from 60,000 Bitcoin the funds purchased this week before. Bitcoin funds accounted for the majority of last week's activity, recording $479 million in outflows, with short Bitcoin funds seeing inflows of $10.6 million. Altcoins like Ethereum, Polkadot, and Chainlink led the way with $39 million, $0.7 million, and $0.6 million outflows, respectively. Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, has seen facilitated the storage of assets by big investors and independent banks, a move aimed at resolving regulatory disputes in the US following its $4.3 billion fine in November 2023 and the collapse of rival exchange FTX a year ago. The move allows a crypto trading company president's preference for Swiss banks. Binance has been exploring banking regulations and negotiating an agreement with a bank custodian for clients for nearly 2 years. The company acknowledges counterparty risk as a concern for the industry. In the upcoming segment, we will update you about the following news. Japan discusses central bank digital currency with government. DEA seizes largest $150 million in crypto from the dark web. Evergrande liquidation could trigger potential global crisis boosting crypto market. Stay tuned for more updates.